Hey guys, so it's Krista with Cubicle Blindness Book Reviews, and I have one more review. It's the final one for the day, for the weekend. Okay, it's on The Blood Countess. And I saw the cover of this book. I haven't been able to find a physical copy yet. I got it on audible.com, and I saw the cover and I read the synopsis. Yeah, right. Okay, that word's not going to come out today. So, I read about it and I thought, okay, this rocks. I'm going to love this book. And at the beginning I was loving it, but the girl was like so obsessed with being in the fashion world and working for a magazine and models and all kinds of that stuff. So I'm totally not into that. So the first half of the book, I was just like, it's interesting, but not my thing. And then literally like halfway, right in the middle of the book, I fell in love with it. You know, stuff started happening, mystery started happening, the story got really, really great, and I ended up actually really enjoying this book. I give it 4 stars because I didn't like the beginning of it. It is going to be a series. It's the Pandora English series. If you check out the website, it's pretty awesome. Funky music and all kinds of extras on there. So I am really excited to see what happens next. If you guys are kind of into, you know, The Devil Wears Prada, or, you know, fashion and makeup and that kind of world, you may really enjoy this book. It kind of adds the paranormal stuff later into the book, but it still really incorporates the whole, she works for a fashion magazine. Okay, so it's a girl moves to New York to live with her great aunt, and when she shows up, her great aunt is like, she like physically looks like she's like 40 years old, when really she should be 80 years old. So, you know, there's something weird going on. Plus, the house that she lives in is a mansion that nobody really seems to know about in New York. It's like a hidden mansion that you either have to be taken to by somebody that knows where it is, or so it's kind of, you know, off the charts place that she lives in, and she's kind of the only resident besides her great aunt, but she kind of comes across ghosts and other beings in the house. In fact, the only romance in the book is with a ghost, because she can like physically touch him. So that was like the weirdest thing that I've ever read, to have romance with a ghost. I don't know. It was cool. It was cool. That's all I have to say. I really enjoyed that part. So anyway, she is interested in working for magazines, what she's wanted to do her whole life. And so she starts going out and doing all of that stuff, and comes home all sad, telling her great aunt that she didn't get a job, and the great aunt says, oh, you need to go work for Pandora magazine, which is coincidentally her name as well, Pandora. So she walks in and pretty much gets a job instantly. She is sat down at a desk and says, here you go. So that part was kind of unbelievable, but it works its way into the story, I think, in the next book. I think she's got to have some kind of connection with this whole magazine, or her great aunt does or something, because she literally just walks in and has a job, and it's like her dream job. And her boss is kind of like in The Devil Wears Prada, you know, the boss is kind of like that boss, but we really don't see a lot of her in this book. So anyway, she's pulled into this fashion world with models and some kind of a weird product that's making people young, but they don't know what the secret ingredient is, and I forgot the name of it, but it has blood in it, blood something. And so she gets pulled into that whole controversy and all kinds of stuff for the magazine. So then it gets really good in the second half, because, you know, the paranormal parts are brought in, the ghosts, the vampires, the all kinds of fun stuff, all mushed in together at the end. And I guess that's about all I have to say about it. I really enjoyed it, and sorry if you guys aren't into Audible books, audiobooks, because that's the only place I could find it. So hopefully it comes out in print one day. But if you guys are into Audible books, I don't know why I keep saying Audible. Audiobooks. You guys should definitely check it out if it sounds like something that you would enjoy. So I guess that's it for this review. Happy reading, guys.